All right, everybody. Welcome back to White Trash Broadway. This is going to be the shittiest episode we have so far, I'm thinking. Episode 5. We're past our prime for sure. We have no guest today. It's just the three of us, but that's okay. Who needs a guest when you got all this talent and Sam? I mean, come on.
I think we've just officially run out of friends. like word starts spreading around. Like, if you get invited, do not go.
Just text Dakota and have her come over right now.
Dude, she's just gonna complain about the snow because she's a lizard.
She can just walk.
I don't think she would.
It's not a fun walk.
I've walked that so many times. Drunk, sober, broken up, together. Who cares?
He does it all, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, I'll walk it. Walk it like I talk it, bro. Nonsense.
Well said, sir.
Okay, Sam, you have exactly, it looks like, one talking point for us today.
Not gonna lie, it's it's my midterms week, so I found out a couple hours ago that we're doing a podcast tonight, so I'm kind of winging it tonight. So our first topic is thoughts is gonna be out of pocket, so if you have a way to take it, just take it and run with it. Stoicism, that kind of mentality, like obviously, so
Stoicism.
Stoicism. My apologies. So just to set the scene,
Sam, get closer to the microphone.
Before we started this podcast,
See, see how much better that sounds?
does it sound that much better?
Sounds way better.
Way better. Maybe if you had headphones that weren't $10, you'd be able to tell.
I paid a good $10 for these headphones. Thank you. To set the scene, when Jake and I rolled up to the apartment, Sawyer was already playing God of War, which we've talked about already. But like we were just commenting on the main character Kratos just being super stoic, and we were just talking about how like that's fucking cool. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit, excluding Kratos. Like, what is a cool example of like stoicism, or even just like your thoughts?
Aragorn.
Yeah, Aragorn is good. Good.
Yeah, Aragorn is a man of few words, but when he speaks, everybody fucking listens. They called him the Great King for a reason, dog. Sam's never seen Lord of the Rings, though.
I was gonna say, is that one of those Lord of the Rings things?
Forget.
Yeah.
He also hasn't watched Zorro, so
Dude.
Ooh, Zorro's kind of stoic, too, actually.
No,
Zorro?
he's not. Zorro, the actual like Zorro when he's being like Zorro, yeah, but the actual like person, he isn't. Like Zorro, the persona is stoic, but him as like a person outside of being Zorro, is very talkative.
Yeah. No, that's what I meant. Like the persona of Zorro. Like when Zorro puts the mask on and he comes around and fucking
I was gonna say,
cuts
is it like
bitches' clothes off.
Is it like an
that
alter
kind of
ego kind of thing, or like is it a? I mean, obviously.
Well,
I
he's a masked like guy. He's wearing a mask. He doesn't want people to know who he is.
Bruce Wayne.
Exactly.
Batman?
Oh, Batman.
That's
Very
who's Batman?
stoic.
That's who's Batman. Bruce Wayne.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude. We're
We
not
didn't
supposed
tell
to
you
say that. Everyone knows.
Where's my billions, Brucey?
Brucey better pay up. Is that gonna be the Brucey better pay up?
I just watched the Robert Pattinson Batman like the other day.
Which one was that?
I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was pretty good.
It
Yeah.
is really good.
It's definitely. It's not exactly my kind of movie. It's a little bit slow and dry for me, but like it was good. It was fucking cool.
The new one,
yeah,
Batman?
with Edward. Yeah, that's who Robert Pattinson is.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the Batman, and it's pretty cool. I can't lie.
He is stoic in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne and Batman both stoic in that movie. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Bruce Wayne and Batman?
Yes, Bruce Wayne and Batman are both stoic in that movie. I regret nothing I've ever said.
Fair.
Made sense to me.
Fair. Okay.
Well, does Sam have anybody in mind besides Kratos?
Yeah, Sam, who's the most stoic person you could think of?
Dude, I'm gonna pull the Xbox card. I'm going Master Chief. That dude is a
Oh.
badass motherfucker. Like, okay,
That's fair.
Halo
That's
2.
a good one.
Halo 2. They're in this. Dude, we sound like fucking nerds. All we've talked about is like video games and movies. In the first
Keep
5
going.
minutes.
Sam, we can talk about whatever we want.
White Trash Broadway.
Exactly.
There's literally an alien nuke planted on the ship, and his like whole idea is he's gonna open an airlock, ride the fucking nuke through space, and drop it on the alien ship. And like the commander in chief says, "Chief, what are you intending to do right now?" He's like, "Sir, give me the Covenant back their bomb." And like 12-year-old Sam hearing that, I was like, "Holy fucking shit,
Dude,
Game
21-year-old me hears that and
You're
gets
just like, "Oh,
excited.
Jesus Christ!"
Oh, what about Doom.
Oh, that
Main character in
okay,
Doom.
but like, can you be stoic
Big
without
ass
talking?
gun.
I think that's like the definition of stoicism, damn near.
Isn't
I mean,
it
I
like,
guess that's
He
like
has a couple
silence.
lines.
Yeah, he
I
says.
think he literally says one word in the whole game.
Fuck.
I think he just says like no at the end. It's like, aren't you? Because doesn't he find out the antagonist is like a clone of him or something, and he's just like, "Don't you want to be like me?" And he's like, "No." That's the only thing he says for like a 2-year span is one word.
I gotta be honest, never played the games.
Really?
I should.
They're
They
fun.
look fucking sick.
They are
look.
cool.
They look like a watered down God of War, which is still good.
It's God of War with guns.
No, dude, it is way more intense than God of War.
Well, I don't mean like. I mean like watered down story wise. Combat wise, it's like it's nothing but just fucking bitches up just
Yeah.
all day
Mhm.
long. Just
Violence.
Just bam, bam, bam.
Which is why you'd like it.
Oh, 100%.
Are you guys saying that I'm violent?
I'm saying that you
No.
prefer violent video games, hence why you couldn't play Breath of the Wild.
Hey,
That
is
actually
very
might
violent.
be true. There might have not been enough violence, and the violence that was there was very cartoonish. It's like you're just like smashing shit with a big hammer,
See,
and stuff
it's-
like that. And it's like,
It's
pew,
not
pew.
rated like M to keep people away from the games. It's to remind people like Sawyer like that is the only kind of game they can play. Like if it is not mature violence, then he will not play the game. Like trying to watch him play Madden, like football. He plays for 5 minutes. He's like, no one's died yet. Not a fan.
Yeah, I literally at some point just start going for Hail Mary plays. Not literal like the Hail Mary plays are on Madden, but I just start going like, what do I think could possibly break free? Like I don't do anything else. I'm like, toss sweep, let's go.
Jesus Christ.
Or literal Hail Mary. I'm not afraid.
Hail Mary. Fair enough. Fair enough. Stoicism.
Stoicism. Yeah.
Sam, no one can hear you.
It's a hard word. That's why I'm saying it quietly because I don't want to say it wrong.
You could say it wrong. I'd rather you say it wrong confidently than say it right quietly.
Fair. Oh, okay. Here's another one. Thoughts on. So Jake and I were playing OG Battlefront
2.
2, and we played through the entirety of the what's that?
I
called?
don't think we did.
We went from Clone Wars to because we finished it. We went from Clone Wars to End of the Empire. Dude, really? There's more to it? Okay. Anyways, we made a pretty good chunk on the camp. But thoughts on like old school Star Wars versus the new? Oh yeah, let's go with that. So old Star Wars or new Star Wars, excluding the prequels.
I feel like the prequels should be included in this conversation.
I don't want to because I feel like we'll say they're good, but everyone else is very like one way or the other about them.
Yes, all 10 other people listening to this podcast and all 10 other people who have no say in Star Wars at all, most likely.
George Lucas himself is listening to this podcast. He's going like, but you motherfuckers better not say anything bad about the prequels.
I'm gonna say it. Rey, bad character.
No, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
The newest trilogy is bad. I think on so many standpoints, it's got like modern like identity politics kind of tied into it. It's got all sorts of things that just don't necessarily belong in Star Wars. Like you can make a character and like a movie that is more inclusive, but you just you can't let it come in between the story and the viewer. You know what I mean?
Well, and I just don't like when they make someone good at something just because. Because like even like for example, look at like Superman, right? That's a good example. He had to grow up and like he had to learn how to control his powers, right? Like the X-ray would be too much, like his eyes would constantly be hurting. Or
Are you
like
talking
the
about?
emotional-
Are you talking about the Man of Steel Superman? I'm pretty sure it's not Zack Snyder. I can't remember who directed it, but you're talking about the Henry Cavill Superman
I
movie.
think so. Yeah,
That
like
just
as
came
a
out a
kid-
couple years ago.
Yeah, because like as a kid growing up, he had to like learn how to like control it or whatever. But like in the new Star Wars, she just like what? I can shoot lightning now, and like normally that doesn't just happen, does it?
And it's crazy because the lightning she shoots is raw dark side energy,
Ooh.
right? Because there is orange lightning, which is called electric judgment, which is different. And the only other Jedi in Recordance to ever use that was Plo Koon, and Plo Koon told the council that he did it, and the council said, "Oh, well," and he's like, "I didn't feel the dark side doing it because electric judgment can't kill people at all, no matter how much you use." Right? Now, here's the thing about the new ones, right? I don't think any of them are bad characters per se. I think that just the way they took the characters was awful, and the way that it was set up, directed, and wrote were bad. But the characters themselves, I didn't really have any problems with them. It was just how they ended up being.
I feel like you could say that about any character though, because like it's all about how they're written. Like if you make up a character, like they're not necessarily just a bad character, but like when you take them, when you go those bad places, like Finn, he doesn't go anywhere, and then like he should have gone somewhere, I think, because he's a cool character, right? Trooper turned good, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was such a good storyline.
And then like
just nothing.
And then he falls in love with random Asian girl who does nothing in the second movie. And then like it's just like bad writing. They did too much with Leia.
Okay, so here it comes.
The whole
Sharpie's about
plot
to drop the
of
whole.
the second one was so bad.
I'm calling
dude.
it. He's
Half-
gonna say, "Here's the
an
OG
hour-
story," and he's gonna like, "Here it is."
No,
the-
an hour and a half of that whole movie didn't ever need to happen because the leader, everybody thought that they were just gonna die on the ship. Everybody was like, "Okay, we're about to die," and instead of the leader saying, "Hey, we're just trying to make it to this planet up here so that we can all hop off and stay alive," she decided to say nothing and let everybody think they're gonna die for hours, and then so they're like, "We have to do something so we can survive." And that was literally the whole plot of the second movie, which was so bad.
Here we go. You get one thing from Star Wars.
Revan spin-off series that goes on for like 20 seasons.
I meant for like you to have in real life.
Oh.
I mean, we can, if you want that, you can ask for that little spin-off series.
I thought you were gonna ask what movie I would make.
Everybody, we're having a little minor malfunction here, so we are gonna be right back. This is so sad the second time.
You're supposed to learn from your mistakes.
You know, this is
Boy.
a slightly different mistake. The first time I just didn't hit record at all. This time, I thought I hit the unpause button and I did not. So, everybody, it's hard to
Welcome
be
back.
in the podcast and run the podcast, except for it's not actually, and I literally only had one job. It was literally just to press one fucking button.
Buttons are hard.
Buttons are hard. Anyway, so we had those technical difficulties. I fixed them. We started the podcast again, but no, we didn't, because I forgot to hit unpause. So anyway, we were having a conversation. Sam, go ahead and kick us off.
So, I don't know. I guess we'll just... So, we kind of jumped from Star Wars to superheroes, like the full-grown men we are, the things we talk about. So,
Favorite superheroes was Thane.
Favorite superheroes.
My vote is Batman.
Yep. And just to disclose, that's not like the best superhero. It's just like personal bias. You can be as biased as you want.
Oh yeah, dude, it's got to be Hulk for me. I can't.
That's funny.
The Hulk, me and the Hulk, I love
Same
that
person.
guy.
So, like, are you wanting Hulk like Ragnarok style, how it's just broken English and just like
No,
trauma? Oh, just like, do you want the Bruce Banner? Like,
Comics?
which Hulk?
Comic
Which Hulk
Hulk?
do you want?
which Hulk? I want Edward Norton Hulk, or at least that kind of
Incredible
style
Hulk or
Hulk.
The first Hulk?
The Incredible Hulk.
The
Like I
Incredible
just
Hulk.
I want see the cool thing about Hulk is that he's like barely in control, right? That shit's badass. That's what I want.
No, the
Cool thing about that one is he gets stronger as he
Yeah.
fights, which is I feel like unique to him in that one. I feel like the new Marvel Hulk that took off is, he's kind of like capped out where he's at, but the Incredible Hulk, he gets stronger like the longer he fights almost. Like the more damage he takes, like the more his muscles grow and it shows, and like the more he adapts.
Also, Sam, I didn't like the look you gave me when I said the Edward Norton Hulk, because the Edward Norton Hulk is good. It's a good movie. Fuck everybody who says it's not a good movie. It's a good movie.
I thought-
Liv Tyler's in it. Edward Norton's in it. It's a good movie. Okay,
is.
it's cool. Okay, I'm sorry that Marvel tricked you, brainwashed you into thinking that was a bad movie,
I know.
but it's a good movie.
I just thought you were gonna go like Lou Ferrigno Hulk.
Why would
from,
I
like,
want
the
Lou Ferrigno
80s.
painted fucking
just
green?
painted green.
Dude, if I wanted to see Lou Ferrigno, I could just walk into the Axiom and figure out which guy's taking steroids, bro.
Fair.
All right, Sam, your favorite, go.
I'm gonna say Superman, and it's cliche, but solely for the purpose because when I was a little kid, my grandma sewed on a Superman logo in my backpack and called me Super Sam, and because of that, grandma, that is I'm a Superman fan, and he's just I don't know. Let's like name something he can't do.
Kryptonite.
Okay, besides a rock, name something he can't do.
I've never seen him do his own taxes.
Look closer.
Fuck, you're right.
No, like he's honestly like it's kind of like we were talking about anime a little bit like One Punch Man or whatever the other day. It's kind of like the equivalent how like no matter how like beefed up a villain is or something like have you seen Justice
One
League?
Punch Man would kick Superman's ass, bro.
No,
He would
no
literally
shot.
kill him in one punch, bro.
He'd
No shot.
literally kill him in one
Superman
punch.
would dodge it, dude.
No, here's the thing about One Punch Man is that there is no limit to his energy. And that's the thing behind him is he can one punch everybody because no matter how strong they are, he has a limitless amount of energy to tap in from for his punch. And the only reason why people survive past it is because he doesn't want to blow up the whole planet that he's on. Right? In the end of season 1, when One Punch Man finally does like a serious punch, it literally shatters the earth and it creates a line in the clouds and a breeze all the way across the world, 360 all the way around,
Impressive.
that you can see from space.
Does he have laser eyes though?
He wouldn't be affected by it.
I don't know.
Who gives a fuck about laser eyes when
I
you're
do.
One Punch Man?
Yeah.
Superman, dude.
Dude, One Punch Man literally survived the gravitational pull from a black hole.
So it's Superman.
No, he wouldn't. Superman would be dead.
I don't know.
Superman gets fucked up by a green rock.
You seen that rock though?
It's green.
It's a scary looking rock. I've seen a lot of rocks in my
Okay,
day.
Not to
Superman.
shit on Superman, but you
I was
just
gonna
can't
say,
compare him to
Su-
One
Su-
Punch
Su-
Man.
Superman is a classic.
Right? You're never gonna get rid of Superman, right?
Right.
He's a classic. He's Superman. I think that he's a little boring, a little cliche. The movie that you were just referencing earlier, I don't even know if that was actually in the podcast, but the Henry Cavill Superman
Yeah.
is actually kind of a cool take on Superman because he whatever. But there's no good way to write Superman because he's so boring. You know what I mean?
You say boring, but it's kind of like the Tom Brady. Like he's boring because he's good. Like he's just like he only has one weakness. That okay. By the way, how does everyone just have access to the space rock? Like how does every evil
Everyone
billionaire
doesn't.
ever, dude?
They're
everyone's
billionaires.
like,
Billionaires
we
can do
found
it whatever they want.
kryptonite.
Lex Luthor.
It's,
Yeah,
but
and Lex Luthor, dude.
I don't know, ridiculous.
Yeah, or Batman.
Money and daddy issues do not make you a superhero. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what makes you a superhero?
Sam, why are you shitting on mine?
On Batman?
Yeah.
You just got done talking about Superman.
No, you were only comparing him to One Punch Man. And
I know.
I literally said not to shit on Superman, but you just can't compare him to One Punch Man.
So I think as a hero, Batman is good, but in terms of what he can do compared to other heroes, mid.
You literally just told me that my pick was not subjugated to powers.
I lied.
Let me tell you something about Batman, bro.
I lied to your face.
Everybody believes Batman is a metahuman. Batman is so feared that he can make any villain talk to his interrogations.
That's fair.
Batman is literally such a goat that all of the people who come at him, even other superheroes fear him. Even the ones who knows that he is just a straight human and has no other powers, they fear him anyway.
You know what?
He has such a mentality and a grind set that he creates fear.
Yep. No, you know what? I apologize, and honestly, it just feels like something's in the way.
Copyright.
Something. Oh. well, I think was it the first or second episode? I freestyled a little bit of
Sam, you're
Something.
allowed to poorly sing a Nirvana song.
hey, pour my ass. That was a great iteration.
Pour
of-
my ass. Dude.
Batman
Pour my
went
ass.
toe to toe with who's the main antagonist for Superman? It's
Oh, Joe.
no, it's the
Joe
same-
Mama.
It's the equivalent to Thanos in the
Oh, like
DC
Doomsday
universe.
or whatever his name
Doomsday.
is, with the weird
he literally
lasers.
went toe to toe with Doomsday, bro.
But so did
and
Captain
did
America,
okay.
Thanos. I
Captain
think-
America had motherfucking Thor's hammer though,
No.
And
I'm
superpowers.
talking Infinity War.
and he got his ass whipped.
Yeah, but-
I
but
just
Thanos
blew the
gave him
mic
a-
so hard. That's how fucking mad I was about what you just said. I just fucking screamed into the microphone. Okay,
Funny.
because because
Okay, but like
th-
you
no,
remember, you know the scene I'm talking
yes,
about.
and Captain America gets his fucking ass
He
marked,
does,
bro.
But Thanos' face is like a what the fuck? Like he's pushing down, and he's like, like
Yeah.
fighting him off.
It's like fighting a little kid who's like a little
little bit
stronger than you
you.
expected. It's like, well,
like-
I'm not about to lose to this little kid, bro, but
But
he
at
was
the
a
same
little
time,
stronger
you're
than I
like, damn,
expected.
Yeah, a little bit of
Yeah, but
muscle
it's-
on you, boy.
Batman literally keeps kryptonite on him at all times, just in case Superman wants to act crazy. Did you know that?
That's exactly what. I can't say that.
I'm just saying, don't shit on Batman.
All right. I will do better. And
I feel like that's like, I don't think you're taking you're not taking a hot take. Like, I feel like everybody's half and half. Like, half the people have like seen the OG like Justice League shows and seen Batman there and seen what he can do, and like the other half just like see him like how he is. Like, he's just a human who puts on a costume.
Okay.
Right. And I feel like that's where like everybody gets split at.
Okay, so here's one question for you guys. Were you guys Team Iron Man or Team Captain America with Civil War? Because that tells a lot about the kind of person you
Captain
are.
America.
You're gonna say Iron Man, you cocksucker. I see it in your eyes.
Fuck you guys.
It's Iron Man, you son of a bitch.
Iron Man. Okay.
Okay.
Literally. Okay. It makes no. For one, that is probably the worst Phase 3 movie.
It was rough.
Iron Man had a good point, but I think I agreed more with Captain America.
Well, everybody. Well, okay.
Here we go. He's fixing his.
Everybody's
we're getting into
yeah.
it.
Everybody's like, I don't get it. Why is he so mad? And he's like, this guy killed my parents. And everybody's like, get over it.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah. and then everybody's just like, oh, it's supposed to be totally normal. And it's all about the worst fucking character. He barely, even in Winter Soldier, he like barely is in it.
Yeah.
Like Bucky sucks. He's
Really? That's a hot take.
He's
Winter
that is a hot
Soldier?
take.
hot
That is a
take.
hot
Really?
take.
No, I
Hot
don't
take,
think so.
Winter Soldier sucks.
No, Winter
that's a hot
Soldier
take.
is an okay movie, but Bucky, mid character.
Really.
Definitely a mid character. Of all those like support characters, like Wanda Maximoff. I mean, I know whatever they're doing for Phase 4, she's like the fucking god now. But I mean,
Right.
at the time, you know, she was kind of a support character.
Right.
You know, all those guys, Bucky, not a good one. He is sad World War II man, robot arm.
Right.
Ooh, brainwashed. And the good character, the well-written character, Captain America, loves him. That's the whole reason he's there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, his whole presence there is only because Steve Rogers loves him. Like, the whole... It's just, I don't know. I don't think it's a good character. I don't think that it's good they made 2 whole movies based off of him. He's just, like, kind of a MacGuffin in the movies. Like, they could have done better. All I'm saying.
hot take.
That is a hot take.
Yeah, I have yet to hear an argument from you two.
I
I
was
think
gonna
I
say,
really, I
like-
think I rocked your worlds.
That was a.
I'm
hell
just
of a
trying to
perspective.
respect your viewpoints.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm gonna disrespect your viewpoint.
No, so
When you're the leader of the crew, right? When you're the OG, right? And you say, "Hey, I've put up with a lot of you guys' shit. I've been your homie when you're telling me to go eat shawarma from the first Avengers movie, right? And if I say, hey, this is my boy. Now, granted, right? If I bring a homie, like, hey, Sam, and I want to be that guy, but you know he shot my parents, right? I wouldn't be so, well, that's too damn bad because he's my boy.
Sam,
But-
stop trying to fuck your homies.
you should hear what he's been doing for me lately, dude. He's really trying to
Dude,
get my pants.
I've been trying to wife sharp up because, like, I got him the. Okay, so first, I got him the swaggiest Star Wars shirt. It's pretty dope.
It's pretty good.
And then to top that off, I got him playing cards that are also Star Wars themed.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's just like his long term, like his long con has played off on me, but now every time I see Star Wars, my initial thought is, oh, Jake likes Star Wars. And it's just like ingrained in my brain at this point. So I don't know. I'm hoping it pays off before I go.
I do
go
have
to
2
school,
Star Wars
so.
tattoos.
That's
Okay,
fair.
you two don't have to answer this question if you don't want to.
I
How-
never not answer questions, sir.
How often do the two of you get coffee?
I'm not going to answer that question, sir.
I'd say about twice a month, I think.
At least. So usually we'll get it like before the podcast, so we could be like, "Oh my god, I fucking hate hanging out with Sawyer." But then we show up like Sawyer. No, I'm kidding.
You
We
guys
just talk about
text
stuff
me about it. You texted me today
You
about
wanna
the
go get
podcast.
I was just curious. We usually do them on Wednesdays, and I didn't have anything
Yeah.
going on.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot. We should have played it earlier, but I was like, yeah, guys. Yeah.
I know.
Do this
It's
podcast.
It's just fun. I don't know. It's just I mean, it's an excuse to hang out. So I mean, it's
And the
nice.
podcast honestly is fun. We
Oh,
we need to have
100%.
another guest on again. Who should
Yep.
we have on? Let's discuss
Okay,
this right
so I
now
was
live.
thinking Cletus. I was thinking Io. Maybe
So here's
Jacob?
the thing. Hold on. Here's the thing about Cletus. I
Yeah.
ran into him and Fred Meyer
Oh
a couple weeks ago, and I told him, I said, "Hey man, I'm like, look, I'm like, we've been trying to get you on the podcast, and he is not about it.
Yeah, not as.
He's not about it at all. He said it's not his thing. I said, all right, dude, we'll stop bugging you about
Fair.
it then.
That's fair.
And then Jacob ghosted us, or he ghosted Sawyer when
He
asked.
ghosted
Well,
you?
more likely
Oh, yeah.
Lindsay ghosted Sawyer about it. So that's taken out.
That makes me sad, dude. Like I don't know. He was a good man.
Okay, here's the thing. Maybe this shouldn't be live, but I mean, there's no chance they're getting on there. They only have one phone, and you can guess which of the two of them is on it more. And there's no way to be like, hey, can just your husband come over? You know what I mean? Like maybe you could, but it's like for me, I'm friends with both of them, and so I try to text them, and it's like, oh, we're pretty busy, and it's like, okay, well, I don't care about you.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Well,
I
you
do.
know.
I love both of them, but like, it's like, okay, well, I want Jacob.
You know, Sam, you know why I'm so scared for you to go to Twin Falls?
Why?
Because me and Jacob
Okay.
were tight like you and I were, and then I left, and then Jacob had nobody fill the void left.
Oh.
So then he spent all his time with Lindsay instead of half the time with me and half the time with her. And
So-
then now we don't see him anymore. So I'm scared if you leave,
I'm gonna.
I'm
find the
gonna
love of my
like
life,
fuck
and
Sawyer
then-
and just be stuck as his housewife the rest of my life.
Okay, I just want to say for the record.
I would love that.
Okay, before he started that, he looked at me and there was like a tear in his eye. He's like, "Sam, before you leave this town," and I'm like, "Oh man, like."
That's why I really don't want you to go.
Okay,
Just
new
go
plan,
to
new
just go
plan.
with him.
He's going with me. He'll just
go
live
with
me
them.
in the dorms.
CSI has really cheap apartments.
They do. I'm actually really
Crazy
looking forward
cheap
to that.
apartments.
with furniture already.
Yeah, and you can have pets.
Hey, you can make it after all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
No,
No,
I'm
honestly,
actually
just
really
move to Twin Falls.
Like,
Move
you,
to
just, you just got to put on the cat ear headphones. It's like,
Move.
what is that? Oh, that's my
Identify as a
pet.
cat.
Move to Twin Falls with them. Also, I will say one thing about Jacob and Lindsay.
Let's hear it. Hot take.
I've known
hot
them.
take.
I've known them as a couple better than either of you have. I've been around them together, I think, more than you have. Right?
Fair.
That's what I mean. Like I've been with the two of them together. I've seen how
Mhm.
they interact. They love each other.
They do.
And they are a
I
good
agree.
and not only that, but they are a good team.
Really? That's good
An
to hear.
excellent team,
And
honestly.
Jacob's really happy.
And Jacob loves his little girl. He's excited for the
does.
boy.
Wait, what?
They're pregnant again. I don't know if you knew that.
No.
Oh yeah, they're pregnant with
Congratulations,
Nathaniel Jacob. I won't say his last name, but his
Hey,
last name.
he named him after you.
He did.
He did. They named him after Jacob.
He does love. I knew he loved me.
Congratulations.
But when I go over there, it's clear to me, one, that none of us should have kids, and two, they're very happy in the life that they're living.
and you know, you
No,
can't
I
complain
agree.
about that. Like,
No, I
if-
agree. Like
if-
I've gone over. I've hung out with them a couple times, and like every time I go there, my takeaway is I'm like, they have a cute girl.
Yep.
They work well together. They're happy. I can tell. Like I can see in his eyes. I can tell he's really happy. Like he is genuinely happy.
Yeah.
And I wish the best for him. I just wish that he didn't cut everybody else out of his life, and I get no time with him now. That's the only thing I
think
hate.
Bro code rule number 1 is homie happy, I'm happy. Right?
Mhm.
That's got to be rule number 1.
Yeah.
Now,
Also,
rule number 2 is for the boys. You know, if we ask you for podcasts, you got the podcast. But rule
also,
number one,
I know
all of
why.
us are kind of fake poor. When you're married right out of high school with a kid,
yeah,
you got to work always.
yeah,
You
that's
don't
fair.
you don't stop working. You know what I mean? And that's what Jacob does.
Yeah, that's
Jacob's
fair.
working, or he's taking care of the kids so Lindsay can work. You know what I mean?
Fair, very fair.
There's this awesome meme I saw that I always remember, and it's when Kratos sees in the second one.
we're circling back.
It's when Kratos sees Atreus is like taking control, taking lead, he's taking care of, and like Kratos looks at him, smirks, and then looks away, and then walks up towards the house. And the caption was, "When I see that my homie is happy and he has a family, and my part in his life is over."
Yeah.
And you know, you're just happy to see them like succeeding in life, and like all you can do is walk away and let them take control of it, and that wraps it up pretty much perfectly.
You know, I got a quote for you. Is don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happens.
Mm-hmm.
There's your stoicism for you.
And the exact opposite happens when you break up with a crazy girl.
We're here waiting
Don't be
for you.
happy that it happened. Be glad that it's over.
Yeah. I get behind that.
For real.
Heck
Or
yeah.
a crazy boy. I don't discriminate.
I was gonna say anyone can be crazy. We don't discriminate here on White Trash Broadway.
I've known some girls who dated some crazy
Oh,
fucking dudes.
horror
I know some
stories.
dudes who are some crazy fucking dudes. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
you know,
crazy
yeah,
stuff. Yep. But I think the only crazy we get is we'll have a podcast and we'll just rant about Star Wars and God of War at, I don't know, what time is it right now?
Sam, have you never gone crazy in front of a girl before?
Define
Sam, have you ever
crazy.
gone Sawyer crazy?
You know, I try very
would that
hard
look
to
like?
Have you never seen it before?
Go ahead
I
and
don't-
verbalize it.
I don't feel
legally without breaking the Geneva
Legally?
Convention, like without
Legally?
breaking the law. Explain Sawyer. Crazy.
legally. I have to define it legally for you.
Okay.
That's it. That's
That's
how I.
it.
No, I mean just like just fully losing your shit, just like
Oh.
coming unglued.
Okay.
I mean, I think probably of the three of us, I definitely come unglued the easiest, or have in my life anyway. It's been a long time since I come unglued like that. But
Yeah, it's been a minute. I do have one example actually. So this last girl I was dating, so I fought fire over summer, right? And I now am like, okay, here's a hot take. Fireworks on the 4th of July, really cool, but it's like the dumbest time of year to blow stuff up when it's literally 90 degrees outside and the humidity is like 2% and everything catches on fire. And so like anytime I see fireworks like in the summertime, not 4th of July, I'm just like, oh, it's so stupid. Just because like, why not just do it in the winter when nothing catches on fire? I don't know. So I'm driving with this girl I was dating down here in Boise, and we passed this fireworks stand, and she's like, "Oh, they're doing fireworks."
first
here."
initial N.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And we're driving, and
Oh no.
no. Oh my God, that was really bad.
Keep it going.
Fuck.
Just keep it going.
Sorry. Driving down the road, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, it's a firework display." And I remember, like, I just got back from California, 14-day roll, sleeping in the dirt, working like 20-hour shifts. Like, I am dead tired. It's my first day back home. And she's like, "Oh, let's go look at fireworks." And I just remember, like, I went on like a 20-minute like tangent about how fireworks in the summer are so stupid, and only the dumbest people look like I'm just going off. And I finally finish up my rant, and I look up, and she's tearing up, and she's like, "I wanted to go see fireworks." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." It's like we make up. I apologize.
You turn, go get fireworks.
No, so then she asked, right? She's like, "Well, can we go get fireworks?" I was like, "No." Dude, yeah, that was rough.
All right, let me tell you a
I
story.
was gonna say, go ahead and one up me real quick.
Do I need to remind you guys? I feel like I'm going to remind you guys real quick about the Not to Be Named podcast and make sure we stay on track.
Okay.
The not to be
yeah.
named. Okay, I don't mind telling the story.
Are you-
Okay, this has been a long time. It involves you know who, but
Yeah.
you know we don't have to say names.
Shame.
It's not really about her. Anyway, so I was hanging out with Trey and Jeremiah. We're in my Subaru, okay, and we roll up to my house. We're sitting in my car. I pull up my phone. She's calling me. I pick up the phone. We immediately starts fighting, okay? Instantly, the second she picks up the phone. And she starts saying some stuff, like, specifically just to, like, upset me. And so I get out of the car, and I bang my head against the house with her still on the phone, and I start shouting, okay? And I take my phone, throw it across the street. Bam, bam, bam. I go over to my phone. She's still on the phone, and my phone is shattered.
Right.
This whole screen has turned purple. You can't see anything. The phone is ruined. Literally, that phone call was the last phone call that phone ever did. Like, that phone didn't do shit after
Right.
that, okay? But I pick the phone back up, and I start screaming at her still, and I'm just walking down the street, just in public. I left Trayton and Jeremiah in my car. I don't even know what they did.
I think I saw that because I don't know if I was in that car or if I was coming the corner, but like that's the only time I've ever seen someone like I think it was from a distance because I saw you yelling, "Throw the phone," and then he kind of walks around a little bit. I'm like, okay, he cooled off, picks it up. Like 5 seconds of dialogue later, just right back into it, and I was like, dang, that's impressive to go from such a
Is your story
peak.
done?
such a lull, and then right back up. But that'll happen.
What is it, dude? I saw Bill Burr said that. Have you guys
my
seen the
gosh,
thing
he's
where he's
funny.
like, how he figured out like how women argue? He's like I've learned how women argue, and I'm turning this franchise around. I'm winning every argument. He's like, how women argue is this: when they're right, they will keep the argument on point and make sure you stay on point with the argument, and make sure that nothing outside the argument is talked about, so that you know that they're the clear winners, right? When they're arguing with you and they realize they're wrong, they start concocting this evil statement where the sole purpose is that when they say it is to make you so mad that you have no choice but to call them a cunt. And then at that point, they win the argument no matter what it's about.
I just want to say
He's like, oh well, you know I'm right, and that's why, and then she'll be like, well, that's why you have a little dick. And he's like, now remember, fellas, when that happens, take a knee, take the clock out,
Yep.
bob and weave,
Yep.
right? You've already won. Just
Yep.
let everything slip and slide. Just stay on point and don't get upset.
it's very hard when you have a undiagnosed ADHD and they stay on one point. What about no? And he's like, oh man, I'm fucked.
I really wish that I had taken that to heart in high school, because that would have helped me a lot.
Are you saying that people make poor decisions in high school?
Well,
I definitely did.
everybody, I've never met a high schooler make good decisions. Sam, because you make good decisions.
Sam, you are not a prime example.
Your good decisions were actually secretly bad decisions.
Oh,
You'd be like,
100%.
I'm making the right decision here. And
I'd
they were
go
actually
home,
the
I'd be
wrong
like,
decision.
It's actually the worst decision I've ever heard in my life. But being your friend, I just nod and say, okay.
You guys were good friends in high school.
I was also
for
a
the
high
most
schooler,
part.
and I didn't
I appreciate you. That was good shit.
So it'd be like, I think I need to get back with R.O. And everybody would be like, no.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. And I don't know. I think, but like that's just a testament to the friendships you build, right? Because all of us have been friends. Even since
Long
before high
time.
school. And even though, sometimes you go through your ups and downs and life gets busy, but the fact that, we could bump into any one of these guys, just pick up right where we left off, just good testament. Some good homies here. I think we're at the part of the Twisted Tea conversation where I just tell you I appreciate you guys and you're good people.
And I'm at the part where I tell you to fuck off.
Like
I'm-
good friends do.
There's no amount of Twisted Tea that won't get me to say to fuck off.
Stone cold sober next morning.
Just
Hi, sir.
encourages it.
Fuck you. But all right. Maybe take a break, check back in here in a little bit, and see if we can't close out some White Trash Broadway.
Short thing, yeah, we've been going a good while, even especially after we fucked up. Or, well, specifically I fucked up.
It was a team effort to fuck up.
No, it really wasn't. It's my fault. I take full responsibility. Everybody, I'm sorry.
That'll happen.
It's fucking recorded.
Okay. I was trying to make sure you just don't have a good track record. That's all I'm saying.
I'm 2 for 4.
That's
Well, 2 for
half.
5. 2 for 5. 2 for 5.
That's even worse.
2 for 5 is better. 2 for 4 is
2 for-
half. 2 for 5.
It's
It's
less than half.
That's good. That means in less than half the time I fuck up.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the times you haven't.
Oh, shit. No, I was saying it wrong. No, you guys are right.
Okay.
You're
See-
3 for 5.
No, yeah. Now I'm 3 for 5. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
3 for 5.
60% of the time works every time.
That's genius.
That's Anchorman, bro.
Anchorman.
And that was statistically accurate.
Because
Thank
he's
you.
talking about the
math in my
cologne.
head. Yeah.
The cologne. And he's like 60
Sex Panther.
statistically he's like 60% of the time it works every time.
Just
And
really-
Anchorman he's like that makes no sense.
But it does make sense.
Man, you guys are great. Brick killed a guy. Just like laughs, like
Dude, I love that movie,
that's so
bro.
good.
That's such a hilarious movie.
Okay.
There are only rules. There's no touching of the hands or face.
We're not amateurs.
That escalated really quickly. Dude, that has my favorite part in all of that. Dude, when Ben Stiller pulls up is the most hilarious part. He's like, "Come on, stop, bitches." That's the best part in any of it, dude.
That's pretty good.
All right, hold
I was
on.
gonna say you had a good opener. Let's
All right,
open
here's an
this
opener.
mofo up.
Okay. You get 3 meals a day. You get to pick what each of those meals are: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They don't have to resort to a specific breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But you only get 3. Oh, well, a dessert. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. You get that one meal for the rest of your life. What are you choosing?
So I have to pick 4 total that I'm just gonna get always.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is bad for me because I don't like food. I mean, I do like food, but I don't like food like you guys
don't get
do.
to save anything for the next day.
Don't get it. Oh shit! I can't have leftovers,
There's
bro.
no leftovers.
I'm having leftovers for all 4 meals.
You don't leftovers. You can choose a breakfast meal and choose to get leftovers from that, but you're stuck with it.
Fuck, dude. I don't know. For breakfast, man, of my favorite breakfast, I want something hearty for breakfast. I want like meat and cheese, like a good omelet or something. I think.
Okay. I thought
And
you
then-
were literally just gonna put like cheese on a sausage, like
No,
breakfast.
like something like that. You know, like a good skillet with some potatoes.
Like
It's gotta
some quiche?
be like.
like a meat and cheese quiche.
Okay, I wasn't being as specific as quiche. I was just being like, you know what I mean. I wanted to have.
Be specific.
Oh, it does have to be specific, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm bad at that.
Calling
Exactly.
you out
That's
right
what.
now.
That's the point of the question.
Calling
you a
me out.
quiche man or not?
Why don't you
Damn
think
it.
about it? Let Sam take.
Okay,
it.
Sam, you take over. I'm gonna be sitting over here rubbing my chin thinking about it.
All right, no question.
Yeah,
Every
rub your
morning
chin
for
like that.
breakfast. It's funny. I'm a pancake man. I'm going French toast just because. No,
Fuck you.
no.
Pancakes.
I like pancakes, but I have them every day. I'll hate them. So
No,
if
you
I
won't.
ever break the system, that
Sam, you
means
can't break the system.
You'll never have pancakes again.
Sam, that's backwards thinking.
fine. I choose pancakes.
Okay.
That's what I fucking thought.
And then for lunch, I'm going like
You get sides and everything. You get.
oh
You get. Yeah. You get the main, and you
Wine,
get
dine,
2 sides.
Making mine. Pancakes, hash browns, eggs, sausage.
3,
How many do I get?
2. You
Hash
get a
browns,
complete. You get a
eggs.
complete rounded. Then you get
Pancakes,
main,
hash browns, eggs.
you get your healthy side, and then you get your.
The hash browns will
Both
be the
sides.
healthy side.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so that's breakfast. Lunch, I'm gonna go like Italian BMT sandwich hoagie with a side of you know what, I'm gonna do this just so I can keep alternating it. I'm also gonna do like a grilled cheese and tomato soup. So that way in the summertime I'll just have the sandwich, and in the wintertime I'll have grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Okay.
Dinner. So who's like, is it like made by like a Gordon Ramsay motherfucker? Like,
It's the best thing you've ever
Okay.
eaten every time. But the trick is, it's the only those items every time.
Okay, so I'm gonna get a good like hearty like steak, like some smoked, like it's gonna be good, right? And then I'm also gonna get a side of like ravioli, like Italian food, homemade, nani style, like mangia, and then salad. So I'm
Okay.
going full that. And then for dessert,
Mhm.
you guys are giving me so much shit for this. Pancakes, Frosted Flakes, bowl of cereal for dessert.
Okay. That's what you want for dessert.
Don't you shake your head at me.
I'm not shaking my head for the reason I think. I'm shaking my head because I'm mad I didn't think of it. Honestly,
finally
Frosted
got one
Flakes, dessert every day. Your mouth full of cuts, but your tongue happy.
But you're so happy. It's worth every bit of pain.
Well, then it's not like, you know, that was a good one. I did not consider that.
Thank you.
Are you? No, you need
He's
more
still-
time.
He's still thinking.
Okay. So
Breakfast.
I never eat any breakfast foods.
That's not good.
So I don't eat pancakes. I don't eat waffles. I don't eat French toast. I'll only eat omelets if I happen to be eating somewhere during breakfast time.
Right.
It's not a go-to for me. Half the time my breakfast is at 2 p.m. Right? So my breakfast, I'm trying to think. I get 3 things. Here's my breakfast. Ooh, hold on. I gotta think. No, I didn't. I know. Okay, so we'll do sides.
Okay.
Mac and cheese.
Okay.
I need mac and cheese as a side.
For breakfast,
I eat mac and cheese religiously.
dude. Okay. You know what? If I pick
And
cereal as
I would
dessert-
make the mac and cheese because I'm going to tell you right now, I will make the best damn mac and cheese you've ever had in your life.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I make bomb mac and cheese.
Will
Like, I know the
you-
recipe for it.
Will you bring some when we do our Lord of the Rings?
Dude, when we
binge?
do our Lord of the Rings binge, I will bring mac and cheese. I will make you guys the best damn mac and cheese you've ever had in your life.
That'll be perfecto.
All right. So mac and cheese. Pizza rolls. You ever had pizza rolls and mac and cheese at the same time?
It's breakfast. You need good food for breakfast. Pizza rolls and mac and cheese.
I'm getting the same
is
3 meals the rest of my
lunch.
life. I want options.
Fair enough.
I have pizza rolls
Yeah.
as the main, mac and cheese as the side. And my third thing,
Who let
I'm
you
gonna
in the
choose.
pantry?
I'm gonna choose carrots.
for breakfast.
Yes. I told you I don't like breakfast
Wakes
foods.
up 8 p.m. getting ready for work. What's for breakfast, son? Your favorite love
Do
of
you
mine.
know how
Carrots,
happy
mac
I'd
and
be?
cheese and hot, pizza. What was it? What kind of
Pizza
pizza?
rolls.
Sorry, pizza rolls. He's
You
just
know
gonna-
how happy I would be?
that would be the moment right there. He'd propose to that woman if she brought him carrots for breakfast. Mmm.
Alrighty.
If she brought me
You know
carrots
what?
for
Here,
breakfast,
let me
I'm
change it.
leaving.
I'm not doing carrots. I'm doing potatoes and bacon.
Thank you. That's a breakfast food. Carrots. Is
It's a
not
combined.
breakfast.
It's a combined thing. Potatoes and bacon. They're like mixed in together. It's super good. I used to do it all the time.
Okay.
Okay, Sawyer, I'm trying to do my thing here. Okay, say it.
You can have a vegetable for breakfast.
That's what the potatoes are for.
Yeah, I just said
Potatoes are not a
potatoes
vegetable.
and bacon.
Yes,
Yes,
they
they
Bad
are.
vegetable. They're just starch.
You're
Potatoes are a vegetable.
They're technically, but they're like in terms of the
Okay.
vegetableness.
And,
Okay,
like,
shut up. This is
Don't
my
get me
time.
wrong, right? With eggs, if you throw in some onions or like some stuff like that, that's different. But carrots for breakfast?
What's wrong? Could you guys stop shit? I didn't shit all over you when you
Because
did
I didn't
yours.
say carrots for breakfast.
is wrong for shitting on Jake.
You know what?
Thank you.
I am not shitting
Thank
on Jake.
you.
I'm just shitting on carrots.
Okay, here we
Hey,
go.
Carrot gang.
Here we go.
Oh,
you just
better
oh
not.
no. Sam's gonna get curb stomped again. Oh
He's
no.
pulling out a
No,
carrot.
Sawyer has carrots. Sawyer's gonna
Dude,
pull out a carrot. He's
I
gonna
don't
make
know if I
Sam
can
eat a carrot.
Right? You're gonna make me eat a
Oh,
carrot.
he's gonna. Oh he's shoving it up his
Ow!
ass.
He's hit me with a carrot. I didn't think that would hurt. Okay. I'll eat. I'm eating.
Ooh, Sawyer is now eating carrots. They're very country. We can hear it on the mic. Actually, him eating the carrot. It's actually audible.
This tastes really bad. Did you peel it?
No, dude, it's just a raw carrot.
Just a raw carrot Sam is eating. Sam is not liking the carrot.
This is not how you want to. Okay, here, take it back.
I like carrots.
For breakfast?
I have no problem eating this carrot right now.
If you said it for any other meal,
They're good. I like carrots.
I'm trying. I'm really trying because Jake, you're a good friend of mine. I don't see it.
I like carrots. Okay. Anyway, moving on to my lunch.
What?
Tell us about your lunch.
Yeah. What you got? If you
Hamburgers.
say like eggs, pancakes.
No, dude. Hamburgers. I love hamburgers. I'll eat them all day, every day. I honestly almost do eat hamburgers all day, every day.
Burgers are good.
I love burgers. If I had to be specific about it, I don't know, just a good burger with my seasonings of choice, which is salt, pepper, garlic powder, and spicy steak seasoning.
Lemon.
No,
Lemon
it's
pepper?
the four things I just said. No, it's literally called Montreal steak seasoning spicy. I'll have to have you have them sometime because it's really good. The way I do burgers are really good. Okay. Side would be fries.
Yeah.
And then carrots.
Ooh, what kind of fries? Curly or steak?
Neither. Fast food. Not like the fast food fries, but like, the smaller,
Okay.
typical
Over
smaller.
curly fries?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of curly fries.
Hot take.
No, I think that's really hot
Am I
take.
just okay?
Steak fries, they're
I
just like too soft in the middle most of the time.
think you just need some good steak
I
fries.
think that everybody likes like thin, crunchy, like fast food style fries
Yes,
the best. That's
exactly.
the general consensus,
I
I
don't
would
know.
think.
curly fries.
And then carrots with ranch. Obviously.
No, dude, that gave me an aneurysm. We already had carrots for breakfast. You don't pick.
No.
carrots
I
twice.
changed it to potatoes and bacon, remember?
Okay.
And then obviously ketchup with the hamburger and whatever. Alrighty, so for dinner, since I'm having pizza rolls for breakfast, I no longer have the urge for it. Right? That takes care of that. So for dinner, right? Here's the trouble. I really like chicken tenders.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think about what would be like just a good, like,
Hearty meal.
hearty, like, just dinner. Like, what I want for dinner.
What about like a pot roast?
You see, that's the thing. I think I want to go because I want chicken for like more of a side, but I don't know how I'd be able to word that. So
Name the episode.
I would that's tough. That's tough. I want to do steak. I want to say steak.
Why you guys
Right.
want some of mine?
But you see, I'm already having beef for lunch. Right? So I don't want to like double down on something. So I think I would go with chicken for dinner. I think I do chicken tenders for dinner. Barbecue sauce.
Dinosaur nuggies or normal tenders?
Just normal tenders. I really want to go with pulled pork. I want to lean towards that.
Fuck with
So
pulled pork. That's some good shit.
I don't know if I can make that a side. Can I make pulled pork a side? Yeah.
I had cereal for dessert. And you tried carrots for breakfast. There is no rules.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll go pulled pork for a side. And then the other dish.
This is dessert now, or
The other dish I would want to go mashed potatoes and gravy.
ooh.
No, dinner.
But you
For
already,
dinner.
but
This
you
is for
already
dinner.
had hash browns for breakfast. Double
No,
potatoes.
I had potatoes and bacon.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I love potatoes.
Fair
Potatoes are delicious.
You're in Idaho. We're Idaho.
So mashed potatoes and gravy, I think, for dinner.
All right.
With all that, and then dessert. There used to be Orville Redenbacher used to do a caramel popcorn,
Ooh.
and it was like a popcorn where you'd have to like either like caramel came separate, and you'd have to peel the caramel off, and you'd have to melt it into the bowl with the popcorn, and then mix it. And on top of that, I would take the Jolly Time Blasto butter, and I would mix those two together.
Yeah.
And that's the ultimate, I think, dessert for me.
You guys
So those are
remember-
my choices.
That's
Sawyer?
fair. Do you guys remember? So, do you guys remember the freaking edible straws they used to make when we were kids? They're like a chocolate cereal, and you'd use it, drink your milk, and you just eat it afterwards.
Never use those.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I also have no idea. Sam
Oh.
was also a massive chocolate milk fan.
Dude. Chocolate
I
milk.
love chocolate milk. I drink chocolate milk so much I became lactose intolerant.
You're probably just born that way.
No, I wasn't.
Damn.
It's actually something I developed because of how much I drink chocolate milk.
He developed lactose intolerance.
I did.
Okay.
Does it work like that?
It does, dude. I'm
Alright.
telling you.
I didn't think it would.
Fair enough.
I
All
know
right.
this because I used to drink chocolate milk so many times. I like every day after football practice, track practice, basketball practice. Every time, dude, I would drink chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Dairy Gold chocolate milk, 2% off the rack. Never had any problems. And then one day, suddenly there were problems.
All right, Sawyer. Breakfast. Since you had time to think
So
about
this has been a difficult thought process for me. This is not something my brain normally thinks like. This is not a way I think.
it, what you're going to eat.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. It's boring. See, the thing about my sense
I
of
would
taste
like-
is that it's
I
boring.
would like oatmeal.
Shut the fuck up. Quit fucking taking my things. No, I actually really considered oatmeal. I've eaten oatmeal for breakfast every day for years before, and you do get kind of sick of oatmeal. So I'm thinking no more oatmeal. But
Good.
I honestly, this is gonna sound weird. Fajitas for breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Fajitas, fire. I don't like a whole lot of spice, but like just a little bit of spice in my breakfast fajitas, dude. Steak fajitas.
Do you put egg in the fajita if it's breakfast or just normal?
No way, dude.
fajitas?
Just normal fajita, dude. Just steak. You know, the fajita seasoning, some bell
just-
peppers, some
yeah.
onions, man.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's a good breakfast for me. Lunch would-
Sides.
is gonna.
You get
oh,
2 sides for breakfast.
I get 2
fajitas.
sides for breakfast. What,
Yeah.
what am I gonna eat with fajitas, dude?
If you say
Whatever you want. You
carrots.
can take fajitas
Ju-
by itself.
If
But
you
that's
say
okay.
carrots,
I'm-
I'm walking out.
Honestly,
You don't have to.
I might do oatmeal.
There you have it. That's perfectly
That's
valid.
one.
You can do that.
Damn, well, you got some crazy sides. Yeah, dude. Like a nice fajita and some oatmeal. Nah,
You can do
The-
like
the oatmeal's-
No,
toast
you
in
the
don't
it.
oatmeal's-
have to eat the oatmeal.
the oatmeal's sweet. No, I can't waste the food.
No.
It's fucked up.
You can.
Nope.
You can.
It doesn't matter. You're getting the exact same
no.
thing
So
tomorrow.
it's fajitas. Side with fajitas, dude. Refried beans and Spanish rice. Kidding
Okay,
me?
there you have
Fuck
it.
yeah, dude. I'm just having Mexican food for
For
breakfast.
breakfast.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
you-
yeah,
Start the day shitting. Hell yeah.
dude. I start every day shitting, bro. Anyway,
Lunch.
lunch would be like a chicken sandwich, like a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I
Ooh,
might honestly, I
nice.
might just do Chick-fil-A for lunch every day.
Hell
Just
yeah.
a spicy chicken deluxe
Ooh,
sandwich.
Dude, with my
Fuck yeah.
chicken dinner, I'm gonna have Chick-fil-A sauce with it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes. some fries, some Chick-fil-A sauce.
Good shit.
My third side will be Dr. Pepper or something. I don't care. Anyway,
Two
That's not a
sides.
side. That's a drink.
well,
But
what
drinks aren't
honestly,
mandatory.
but I
You
don't
can have
like.
whatever you
I don't
want.
like. I think that Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is a little
Mid.
yeah.
You
What
can
about,
have whatever
Albert-
mac
what
and
about
cheese you want.
Albertsons pick 3 mac and cheese?
Oh, that's a good point.
So good. That mac and cheese is
That mac
so
and cheese is
good.
fire.
Yeah, that's good shit. I'm not even a real mac and cheese guy, but that shit's good.
There used to be a restaurant called Johnny Carino's. Now it's just called Carino's. And they
Oh,
used to
yeah.
have this bacon mac and cheese, and now they don't.
Dude.
That shit was fire.
Yeah.
Johnny Carino's
There's
bacon
that,
mac and cheese was fire.
There's that mac and cheese spot right across from Overland
Mad Mac.
on 20. Yeah, Mad Matt.
I've had it. Not
Not
impressed.
good.
Not
Mid.
impressed.
I don't
Thank
like
you.
it.
Okay,
Mid.
I was worried there was gonna be a hot take. It was not that good.
Yeah, no, not that good.
But
Anyway,
you can't go wrong with Kraft either. Mac and cheese at home. It's
So
just
I-
good. No.
Oh, it's good.
Okay.
I suppose like that mac and cheese, maybe as a side. So I got the Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A.
fry,
Albertsons mac and
fries
cheese,
from
and
Chick-fil-A
fries.
with the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Ooh,
I
waffle
think
fries?
the Chick-fil-A
Oh,
fries
yeah,
could
Chick-fil-A.
be better.
I like.
See,
I
they're
like some waffle
so
fries.
I like them when they're crispy because sometimes they come in like the
Yeah.
big ones that are super crispy,
Those are good.
and you dip those into the Chick-fil-A sauce. That's where it's at.
Hell yeah.
And you could get the same effect like if you dip McDonald's fries into Chick-fil-A sauce. If you've ever done that, excellent. Also,
feels like a sin.
no, I don't care. It's excellent. Anyway, it's fries, good fries, McDonald's fries, Chick-fil-A fries, whatever.
Dinner.
Chick-fil-A sauce that counts as the one side, and then Johnny Carino's mac and cheese other side. Dinner,
Dinner.
steak, shrimp,
Ooh.
baked potato,
Ooh.
salad.
Ooh. Dessert.
Is that 4 things? The steak and shrimp is one thing in
Yeah,
my
that's one
head.
thing.
It's like steak
How-
with like sautéed mushrooms and
How do you
shrimp
want?
on it.
How do you
That's
want?
the side.
Okay, so we'll get rid of the
Unless you
salad. No, honestly, we'll get rid of the baked potato. We'll go
Yeah,
salad.
Go salad. Just yeah.
Baked potatoes are good, but see, I feel like I've had so many potatoes in my life that they're just so mid. Like I would
Really?
never go to. Well, they're so easy to make and stuff. Like I eat them all the time. Like
Right.
a potato.
You're not making them.
Well, I know that, but I don't know. I just don't think they're really
Hey,
good.
dude,
but
it's your meal.
yeah,
you can do
they're-
what to do with it.
I'll get sick of them. It's like eating too much oatmeal. You know what I mean? You'll just get sick of it.
How is the steak prepared?
It's medium rare,
Medium
dude.
rare.
Sautéed mushrooms and some shrimp on there, nice and buttery, dude.
Do you know what kind of seasoning you use?
Like
That's a
what
good question.
restaurant?
It would
Like, where'd you
be-
get it from, or-
It would be a seared steak, so it'd be extremely juicy.
Yeah.
Some sort of like
Let me tell you what kind of seasonings you want. You want salt. You want
Don't
pepper.
you worry your pretty little face about
You
it.
want garlic powder.
Yep.
No. You don't want spicy.
No
you want just
spice.
regular steak seasoning and
Savory.
buttery jack seasoning.
And a little lemon.
And that no lemon.
little lemon.
That will give you the best steak you've ever had. I can make it for you.
Okay, so Sharp is just gonna cook a bunch of food for our movie-thon.
yep. Sam Sharp is cooking mac and cheese for breakfast, hamburgers for lunch, and steak for dinner when we watch Lord of the Rings. Oh,
Thanks,
we
Jake.
have a podcast idea. This may be coming up
Oh
soon.
yeah,
My dessert. Let's tell my dessert.
Yep.
We'll spill the podcast. We'll end this one.
that'll be our closer.
Yep.
Guest.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
All right. So
Dessert.
dessert. God, I'm just not a dessert guy.
You could
Pick something that's
You have to
not-
pick
I picked
something
cereal,
more
dude.
dessert.
Like,
you
you can-
pick cereal, but
What?
that's like
So-
an
Dessert,
outlier.
but it's a
What about-
sweet.
What about like
Yeah,
a
it
guilty
has to be
pleasure? Like
something.
something you eat that's just like good shit.
Guilty. Oh, man. See,
Take your
Carrots.
time.
it's the worst one.
Carrots.
Carrots.
Get the fuck outta
Carrots for
here.
carrots for
Get the
dessert.
fuck outta
Carrots for
here.
dessert. Nah, man. I mean,
You hit me with a
honestly, my mom makes this stuff. She calls it dump cake, and it's like
carrot. Ooh.
it's almost like a fruit pie. It's like a berry pie kind of, except for she puts layers of snickerdoodle crust in it,
Ooh.
and that shit is fire.
I believe it.
And it's not my issue with sweets is that things get too sweet really fast for me,
Right.
and it's got enough fruit in it that it's thick, and the fruit she uses is usually kind of tart, and so that kind of balances out the sweet of the snickerdoodle crust, and that shit is fire.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So that's what my dessert is.
Not carrots.
Well, you put carrots in the fucking pie, you idiot.
No. All right.
Okay, anyway, so
Special episode.
Sam, as everybody in the world knows,
All
has
12
never
people.
seen Lord of the Rings.
Or Zorro.
Or Zorro.
Sorry.
He's never even heard of Star Wars, which we'll just talk about another time. But anyway,
That's a lie.
we...
I know one of the three.
Oh, I just spilled this drink.
It's not open yet. We're good.
That drink is not open. Anyway,
Proceed.
I happen to be in possession of all 3 extended editions of these movies. And so we are going to do a movie marathon. And we are going to let...
Sorry, did I just notice that the Bluetooth lights up when Sam talks?
No, it does it spontaneously throughout.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
that's fine then.
it just flashes. Bing,
Yeah.
bing, bing.
Can we
Bing,
connect Bluetooth
bing.
to this?
Yeah. for
Yeah.
music
Anyway.
stuff.
I
ADHD
have all ADHD moment. ADHD intensifies. Ugh.
Okay.
Okay.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord
I
of
got
the
all
Rings.
3 extended editions of Lord of the Rings. We're
Which
gonna
is a
have some
total
people
of-
over.
Total of how long?
It's about
runtime?
12 hours of movie
12
time. 12
hours
hour
of my
runtime.
life.
We
Yep.
should get together around 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking earlier, dude. I was thinking like 8.
8:39.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. So we get
For
breakfast
12 hours of movie, and we're gonna want to take breaks.
Yeah.
That's why we have to start earlier, is so we
Yep.
can take some breaks.
Yep.
And the movie, it's split across 2 DVDs, so we have lots of breaks, right? We get a break halfway through the movie, break at every end of movie,
Cool. with that.
right? So, anyway, we're gonna do a movie marathon. We're gonna get through these fucking Lord of the Rings, okay? And at the end of every movie, we're gonna break the podcast out real fast. We're
Yep.
gonna get Sam's take on the movie. We'll have a little discussion, and then we'll go back into the next movie. So we're gonna get 3 discussions, and I don't know. We might just call them like,
Segments. I don't know.
Sam's Lord of the Rings take or whatever. I think we'll do it in podcast form, just like this, though.
Yeah.
It'll be a discussion, so we could just call it the Desolation of Sam or something.
I like that.
Anyway,
I assume that's a Lord of the Rings reference. I'll
it's a
find out.
Hobbit
reference.
reference, which I think a Hobbit reference
Ooh.
is subtle enough.
Do we have to
for our
watch The
titles.
Hobbit?
No.
as part of that?
No,
okay.
no. Watching 3 Lord of the Rings, getting your take on it. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining in to a White Trash Broadway. We have been your hosts with no fun special guest, just us, a
No
little
closing
drunker than
words of
normal.
wisdom either. So
Yep, no closing
I
words
got
of
some
wisdom.
word of wisdom
Nope.
for
nobody
you.
wants to hear
Nope,
Sam's
I got
words of
some
wisdom. Nope.
Carrots.